Hey there. Hi, how is everyone doing? All right, really excited y'all are jumping on here with me. So, the topic that we're talking about today is identifying your digestive problems. Now, this is so important. Yesterday, I went over, what gut health is all about and why it's important. Okay. But what we're going to be talking about today is how to identify it. Okay. So I talk about this so much as a gut health specialist. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Gailyn. I go by Chef Gailyn. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist, dietary health coach, and I just have such a passion for making everyone healthy across the globe and for you all to live your best life while doing it. Okay. So I wrote a couple books, but this one is The Complete Kefir Guide to Health, Weight Loss, and Beauty. And I have a whole section in here about digestive problems and how to identify them. So I'm going to go over a few of them right now. And it's so important to be on a really powerful probiotic. The one I recommend is kefir, however you want to say it, made with live kefir grains because it's all clean and organic. There's nothing crazy in it because what we're trying to do is detox our entire digestive system. So we don't want to continue to put something in our bodies, right, that isn't meant to be there. Okay. So when your digestive system is working properly, you shouldn't feel uncomfortable at all. All right. You should feel even flowing. You should feel good. You should be sleeping good at night, all the things. You shouldn't be having like a monkey mind or irritable, none of those. Okay. None of those things. All right. But if you're starting to feel like a bloating or just not feeling well, especially if you're just not even eating that much, and then you find yourself actually just feeling like that where your belly is just like puffing out and it's so uncomfortable, then you probably have some kind of digestive issues. Okay. And we need to clean all that. So also if you have a lot of like a burning feeling in your belly, okay, a sense of extreme fullness after eating, like I just talked about, and if there's any kind of rectal itching, if you have any itching in there, weak or cracked fingernails, this is really important. Okay, so a lot of times people are like, "Oh, well, I just have brittle nails," and they don't make it a big deal, like, "Oh, I just said that's just how I am." No, you should not just have brittle nails. And you should not just be able to bruise easily. So I have friends that are like, "Oh, I just bruise easily. That's just who I am. That's how God made me." No, there's obviously something deeper going on in your body, and so that is why it's very important to actually do an assessment about your digestion and see if there really is something going on there because you don't want a problem to get worse. Okay. So another way you can identify if something is wrong with your whole belly is if your capillaries on your cheeks, okay, start getting. So I get this a lot. A lot of times, I have clients that come to me and they think it's like eczema or rosacea, but really it's like your capillaries. They just start puckering out over your face, usually on your cheek or your neck or on your forehead, and that is a sign that your body is trying to detox. And, the average digestive tract is about the length of two tennis courts. So for you, you might be thinking, oh gosh, it's just something that I just have, or I contracted, or is a food. But really, it's your whole body needs to be, detoxed out so that you can get the proper nutrients and vitamins. Because a lot of times you'll go to the doctor and they'll be like, oh, look at what's going on with me. They'll diagnose it as like eczema or rosacea, but really it's an internal problem that you need to really go deeper with, and that you can actually get it all under control within a few days. Okay, even if it's something you've dealt with for years, because you can't. A lot of times you'll put like something topical on it, or you'll end up taking some kind of pill, but the pill won't actually absorb in your body to do the work it needs to do that your doctors have given you because your body hasn't been detoxed out. Okay, iron deficiency. So I used to be anemic. Okay, but now that I'm on an incredible probiotic and my digestive system is completely on track, I am no longer anemic. But iron is very, very huge. Okay, and if you suffer from any kind of deficit with iron, you also aren't sleeping good at night, right? And you get irritable. Okay, and you are not the funnest person to be around. Okay, let's be honest. So it all goes together. it all goes together. It's just so important to know this, because we put blame on so many other things when really it's our digestive system. That's why they call our gut our second brain, and, focus on your intuition. What is your gut telling you, right? And also, if you're having a chronic intestinal, like if you're having infections or parasites, all of that, right? I deal with a lot of people who might be camping and they end up drinking water. I have a whole Giardia. I have like a whole video about that on my YouTube channel, which is super informative on how to get rid of all those yucky parasites that are all inside your body. And a lot of times these parasites will actually die. Okay, this little bit of information here, this little ooey to think about. But a lot of times they'll go up into the crevices of our digestive system. Okay, as you can see, like right in here, it shows like in the stomach area, and they'll get all into the crevices there. And a lot of times, if we're taking some kind of antibiotic, those naughty parasites will die in there. And so inside the crevices of your digestive system, you have all these dead parasites, and that is toxic, to your body. And then you're wondering why you're not able to absorb the vitamins and minerals, or even the medications and things like that, is because your body is actually full of all these toxins. Okay, and it's just something that, especially in our culture here in America, people don't talk enough about. It's just like they just want to put a band-aid on top of a band-aid on top of a band-aid, but you really have to actually go from the inside out and pull all those out. I know it's a little bit ooey, but let me tell you something. It will save your life and you'll live your best life ever. Okay. And then we also talked a lot about feeling fatigued. So if this has resonated with you, or if you know someone in your life that might be suffering from some kind of digestive issues, throw them on my channel, especially my YouTube channel, because I have so much content in there that is super, super helpful. So if you have found value in this, please go ahead and share, and also tag a couple people in this. Okay, tag a couple people on this. This is something that could really help someone. This would be an answered prayer. All right, I love you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.